Hey everybody! Today I am going to do a video where I make fun of my other videos. This is the last one I put up, and it is completely fucking silent because I'm a fucking idiot. And basically, these two videos that I'm going to rip apart for today are my two silent videos that I've made. So, first one, the most recent one, I'm just basically walking around, being a jackass, and silently talking to you guys because my settings were off, apparently, for my mic. And I've had some other difficulties with my mic in the past, but currently I am watching the little bar move, and clearly it is recording my voice. And I also noticed that I have the record volume off for anything else that happens to be running, which nothing is running yet, but you know what? In a couple of minutes I'll add music because fuck it. Just otherwise, fuck it. Long silent videos with random people talking can get really fucking boring at some point. You need a little background noise or something. And so basically, I was walking around and enjoying myself. And I was trying to, at that point, sort of explain to people that about 10 minutes before I got my face ripped off by two jackasses. Um, and by two jackasses, I mean two players who were of the opposing faction. And I was kind of away from the console at the time, so it's kind of a dick move. Anyway, um, basically I spend first couple of minutes just walking around and trying to find out if they're anywhere nearby. And wow, I just now realized how annoying that little cursor in the center of the fucking screen is. Jesus, this is a fucking piece of shit. Anyway, I'll go over here and I will fast forward just a little bit. And alright, so back to over here. I don't even know what the fuck I was doing over here. This is literally how fucked up they got me. Let's see. There's a good chance. Oh, yes, and now I remember. So when I was out about this far, I was still looking for those jackasses. However, I was basically just explaining how the faction system and all that shit tends to work in this game. You can either be of the angelic looking people called. Fuck, what the hell are they called? This is gonna kill me. Whatever, fuck it. The evil looking fuckers, those are the Asmos. Oh, yeah, still don't remember what the fuck the angelic looking people are. Anyway, there's that, and then of course the NPCs, the non-playable characters. Those are Balar, and basically they look like lizards or dragons or whatever the fuck. Anyway, that's all that I was explaining right there. Kind of pointless. So let's move a little bit further along, and pretty much still walking along trying to find shit. I think at that point, all of the rifts had opened up, and I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna go onto their side and start looking around. And here I am fighting a tiger. Alright, so basically, I started killing these things, and I want to say that, I skipped something. Oh, yeah, that's right. I, I'd run around just a little bit over there, fought basically some little fungi mushroom fuckers. Oh, but this is not then. I basically got into a fight with a couple of crabs and those sorts of things, and they ripped me the fuck apart. And so basically, I had died, I came back, and here I am again, just kind of running around and heading in the same direction, which is not necessarily the wisest decision, but you know what, fuck it, I'm not the wisest man. And so I start attacking a harmless Asmodean NPC, and he's there are two different NPCs when it comes to the different factions. When it comes to the factions, the two major important factions that you can actually play as, there's going to be two different types of NPCs. There's going to be the aggressive NPCs who will rip apart your fucking opponents. Um, or there's going to be the little bitch NPCs that the second you hit them, they are going to run. And this happens to be one of them. Well, I am not at this point strong enough to actually kill him, but I can make him run around. And I was trying to find out at that point if any of the other aggressive monsters, like for instance this fucking wolf over here, if he would be able to target this this other non-playable character, which they do that occasionally for just other random NPCs. So I was just curious if they would target an Asmodean as opposed to another creature, which apparently they don't. So fuck them. Anyways, here I am getting over here. This is where, somewhere around here is where I encounter an Asmodean who actually was harmless at the time. But yeah, I see over here this guy who is about to get ripped in half. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna help you out, and just sit here being helpful or whatever. And the dude with the purple name over there, that would be an Asmo or Asmodean, and usually when they've got purple names, that means that they are of a much higher level or much higher rank than yourself. If I remember correctly, it's actually directly related to level. And this one didn't decide to start killing us, so I was just kind of like, oh, cool stuff. And a little bit later, he actually does talk to me, and I just gotta skip to that point. I don't remember where exactly. But normally when you try to communicate, oh yeah, that's when I acquired things. But yeah, here, this is where he starts talking to me, and I didn't know at the time that you could communicate directly to us, to other people of different factions, because normally when you just type in the chat box, shit just doesn't work. And this is me being a jackass, not knowing how my shit is set up, and I keep pressing random fucking buttons, and all these different menus are popping up. And the way you can chat with people of other factions is you can set up a shop or whatever, and you have the ability in this game to set up a private store. So he set up a little private store and said, hey, is this other person doing shit? And I'm like, fuck, how do I respond? And so he informs me, hey, this is how you talk to me, you jackass. Although he did it in a nice, much nicer way, whereas I am kind of a clueless, bumbling, angry fuck. And so then I properly communicate with this fucker and say, hey, I have no fucking clue. Go rip him in half if you think he's a bot. And so back onto here. Let's skip ahead a little bit. All right. So at this point, I fight a couple more things, and then I decide, hey, I'm gonna sit in a peaceful area, and then we're gonna call it for today because I'm safe over here. Yeah, yeah. All right. Now I'm going to add some music. Oh no, things at the corner. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the one where you actually get to play fucking music. But because it's such shit music, and I don't really want to hear that right now, we are going to mute that. All right. So now to play some other shit that actually is it's kind of worth listening to. All right. There we go. All right. So this last video, I think I could just play without skipping around. So basically, I kind of walk around, start talking to people, try to raid these people's house, which there's really nothing to steal here, nothing at all, not even a little bit. It's pretty fucking empty. And use my item finder, nothing there. So I decided to talk to this person, found out that they train their Pokemon. He might even overdo it. So then I leave. And went up here and was just like, hey, there's obviously a thing, but there's no space for me to put it, so fuck it. Decided to not use another repel, because why the fuck would I do that? Heal up all of my Pokemon, and onward I go. If I remember correctly, there's about like half of this game is me either exploring shit or I think a sizable portion of this video is actually just me grinding. And so I decided to talk over to this fucker, and he's just like, hey, there's fighting people. And I'm like, okay, fighting people, bring it, bitch. So then I'd go throw out my Pokeball. Pokeball gets face fucking ruined, and then I throw out my Sneasel, and Sneasel's just like, hey, I'm gonna cut you. And so then I just basically cut all the other Pokemon until he dies. And then I was just like, hey, fuck it, Pikachu. And was able to defeat this trainer, but it kind of took almost all my fucking Pokemon to do so. So I had that all taken care of. That's no big deal. Went to heal up because I'm just like, hey, I'm not going to be able to handle many more trainers when I only have like 2 fucking Pokemon left. And yeah, this is where I basically get ready to go and train up. But then this person's like, hey, you can't come through here because fuck you. And I say, okay, I can accept that. Oh yeah, and I basically went in here and was just like, hey, people, what's going on? Do you have anything to tell me? No? Okay. And then I try to raid their house, and I find absolutely nothing of worth. Even though they have a dresser, there's nothing there. And so yeah, this house is worthless. And go onto my PC and decide, nope, fuck it, don't want to switch any Pokemon out. And I went and I walked, and I kept walking, and I kept trying the door, and the door won't work. Because that's a thing that I have to do later, and I'm a dum-dum. Anyways, I went over to the left, back to where there's grass, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna just start leveling up, start training up my Pokemon. And so I do that, and that's pretty much all that I do for a little while, is just training. And I decided, hey, I'm gonna make that more accessible. And yeah, so enjoy that for the next couple of minutes. Okay, yeah. Keeping quiet. This is becoming a difficult thing. It's Jesus fucking Christ. I have no idea why I thought that was a good idea. This is shit. Yeah, I think this is why I have moved all of the grinding to being a separate fucking thing that I do when I'm not fucking recording. And I don't even know why the fuck I'm just sitting there. I just was like, oh yeah, I probably have some intelligent thoughts to give you today, which is totally not the fucking truth. And then just decided, okay, let's keep going again. So I had that going on, and keep leveling up, and holy shit, it's a Mr. Mime. I kind of want it. And I don't remember, did I catch it? Did I succeed at catching this fucker? I think I did. And basically just keep on losing all these Pokeballs. And nope. I think at that point I got a little bit salty and I'm just like, fuck it, throw all the Pokeballs. You know, I may have switched out some Pokemon, yeah, because I didn't want it to kill him. And then I throw in more Pokeballs. Keep throwing them Pokeballs. Jesus. It just wouldn't be caught. And then I eventually got it. Alright. And his fingertips met shit, hardens air. Okay. Alright, so caught him, kept raising up my Pidgeotto, and decided, fuck it, gonna switch over to another Pokemon. And basically just start raising all my other Pokemon. And just kind of, you know, once I die off, just switch off to somebody else. And so I decided, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna heal up. Can't have fucking Venusaur fighting a fire type because you know how all that shit goes. And I decided, nah, I'm strong enough. I'm gonna try and take these people on, and Pokeball gets fucking ruined. Pidgeotto, however, has got this fucking shit, and I decided, yeah, I'm gonna take this last guy on, and it won't be a problem. And for the most part, it wasn't. I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna use Gust and blow you fuckers away. And basically, yeah, just finished up the job with Vulpix. Whoa! Anyway, at that point, I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna need to, not go down there, but go over here and heal back up again. And start training up just a little bit. At least that's what a smart person would do. I'm not a smart person, though. I decided, no, I can handle him. I can take this guy on. It's fine. So, took on the gym leader, and I didn't really have a chance of winning, or at least not against this guy, because he's kind of a jackass. And so yeah, then I was able to take out his Pikachu, wasn't too horrible, and then Primeape starts fucking my shit up. And yeah, that's some bullshit right there. But I was able to kill him, so it's fine. And I'm like, woo, level 27, fuck you. You were defeated. And then he's just like, yeah, here's money, you battled well. And then says, that was a real good warm-up. And it's like, what? What the fuck? Fuck you. So then he fights me again, and he's got two Pokemon that are, they're decent fucking levels. And so I'm like, well, fuck you. There's no way I'm going to be able to win this one. I have to revive you. And so then I throw out my Pikachu, and I'm like, hey, no, it's not. And yeah, not bad at training Pokemon, you know. I think you deserve to travel to this other place for putting up a good fight. Let me know when you have an actual chance to win. Yeah, no, fuck you, asshole. So I just kind of walk outside, heal up, or rather, I walk over to the outside. I get ready to talk to the guy, and I'm like, ah, fuck it. And then I pretty much call it, because I'm like, I'm so fucking done with bullshit trainers for today. So, yeah, that was that's pretty much the end of that video, and that'll be the end of this video. I'm done tearing myself apart for today. There'll be a second video up today. I'll be uploading this one. It'll probably hit at around noon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys later. Bye now.